Good morning. How are we doing? Happy new month to each and every one of us. Oh, it's so nice to see you once again. We thank God things are beginning to return to normal. Glory to God. Um, for those that have gone back to work, we wish you a successful time at work. For our kids that are going back to school, we wish them all well. Wow. To God be the glory that we found ourselves in a new month. Yeah. So, I'm back again to start a new series to encourage us, to challenge us, to motivate us, to make us begin to do things right again as we begin a new challenge, a new era of things we do that are different from what we normally do, you know. It's a different time to the time we will usually have. The world has changed, and to the glory of God, we are changing in a positive way with it. So, what am I doing today? Yeah, I am. Okay, let me try and actually invite some people to join this before I stay on for too long. How are we all doing? Happy new month to each and every one of us. Nice to be here with you once again to kickstart this new challenge. If you can see, I'm starting this new month with a big heart of gratitude, being thankful, you know. I'm not going to stay too long. Just trying to invite people and then we kickstart. Yeah, that's a gratitude song in the background there. It just shows my feeling that we thank God that He's kept us all and alive through all this pandemic and all the issues that have come with it. And for those that have lost loved one, we pray that God grant them succor. Let me actually stop that song and get started. Hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Hi. Well, no, it's morning actually. Yeah, it's still morning. Just like it's a very bright sunny day. And if it's afternoon in your own area, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whichever part of the world you're watching me from. I'm so grateful to be here. Heart of gratitude. It's a good day for me. First day I'll be went back to work. We thank God because after being home for over 5 months, glory to God that we are able to get things done. And for those that have lost loved one, we feel for them. We pray that God grant them succor and grant them peace as well. So what do I want to do? This new September, yes, we are getting into the Ember month. This is that period of the year where I live. I reside in the UK. Yes, we'll call this period autumn. If it is not sunny, this is the time of the year that people particularly get kind of down, people feeling a bit low and all that. We need to keep the momentum going. We need to get into the habit of, we've been eating healthy, but we cannot stop or we can't be complacent with it. So what do I want to do today? I'm launching a new series, Healthy, LDU. Like, what my mantra is, LDU and I. But LDU for September in particular, where I'm particularly going to be using an ingredient that you probably know, but you don't use on daily basis in your food. So, if you don't have it at home, watch this video today, then go do your shopping. Because for this whole week, I will be using this. And some other ingredients as well. And why am I using it? It's a very powerful ingredient that we all should be using, but not every one of us actually eats it. Not a lot of people like the grain. But what I'm going to do is show you other ways you can eat it that will be friendly and you can enjoy it. Yeah? Fun, health, mix it together gives you a right balance. What am I talking about? Look at that. Do you know anything about kale? The kale vegetable. Do you actually eat it? This is the one that is readily available in my part of the world, the one we call the curly kale. If you don't eat it, yes, go make your shopping today. So for this whole week, we will be having the kale in our breakfast. Yes, we'll be using kale as a background of a lot of ingredients I'll be using to make our shakes. If you don't have it at home, go make your shopping today. Very useful for both male, female, young adults, even children. I know they may not like the taste. However, we'll spice it up in a way that it can be tolerable for everyone. Yeah? So that is what this is my base for this week. So every one of you, if you've been following me, go and get your kale. you must eat kale this week. If you're not cooking it, it's going to go into your smoothie. Okay, what other thing am I using with my kale this morning? Apple. You all have apple at home. I know. An average Nigerian, everybody knows about apple. And if you don't have apple at home, whoa, go and get it. It's readily available. It's one of the cheapest fruits you can find in most parts of the world. And the third thing I'll be mixing with my shake, yes, throughout last month, I introduced chia seeds to those that were not even aware of it. Yes, you're going to get your chia seed this morning. Most people will have that at home. Why am I placing a lot of emphasis on this health? My last video about constipation, that went all over the place. I was so shocked the response that video got, because a lot of people actually had issues with constipation. I never realized it was that bad, but then got a lot of positive feedback because people are willing to start making changes. So what I want to do this week is to give us recipes that we can be having on daily basis to promote our health and well-being, as well as promote our digestive health, tummy health, gut health. Good tummy is the basis of good well-being. And all this food as well, they are equally good for your heart. In fact, if you've not been having kale, you should go and look into the good effect of kale. Some of it I can tell you. Do you realize that this vegetable I'm holding here is one of the very few vegetables you can have with the highest amount of vitamin K in the world, which means it's really good for blood metabolism. A lot of ladies I know, because I'm a woman, and menstruation, many of us of African heritage with fibroid issues, this is one vegetable you mustn't joke with. We all have issues with anemia, blood reduction. We know it's our issues. So how do we confront that without using chemicals all the time, without using all the ferrous sulfate and all the fumarate that bunged us up and give us the constipation? Our food is our medicine. Eating the right way, it can help to heal and cure a lot of things. Kale is one that is really good for anemia. It's got good amount of bulk. Would you even know that kale has a lot of vitamin C, even higher than the one you have in your average orange? Is true. But massive amount of vitamin C. If for women that want to stay beautiful and looking all trendy and balanced and looking at your face and not relying on chemical, powerful antioxidant that helps with aging as well. You don't want to age? Start eating your kale. Another thing, effect of free radicals. We have all sorts of chemicals all around now, things we breathe. Eating kale help you to renew, for cell renewal, to renew ourselves. I don't want to get too medical, I just want to make it practical so you can go do it. But as you know, how do I start my day? Always I start with taking my booster. Why? It is important for you to know yourself and know your shortcoming. For me, my metabolism is so poor that I know that if I don't do something to help me, I run the risk of being fat. I'm from a family where everyone is type 2 diabetic. That's why this campaign means a lot to me. My dad passed on from type 2 diabetes, so I have to make sure I do everything to prevent it. One of the things I do that help to control my appetite, that ensure that I do not overeat, is taking my booster. Booster is a natural appetite suppressant. For those of us that are on weight management plan, that you've been trying to lose weight but you can't stop eating, those that cannot stop binging, some will tell you, what, if I don't eat, I see something is going to happen to me. This is what you need. And it's so easy to use. It's fiber root made from the root of glucomannan, helps to fill you, keep you fuller for longer. Once you take it, gives you extra energy, you just get on with your day. You don't feel that urge to want to keep eating and binging anymore. It keeps your tummy full so you don't overeat. That is what the booster does. Me, I know myself, so I don't deceive myself. I take one every day. I start my day before my lunch, 30 minutes to an hour before food, so it ensures that you cannot overeat. So if you're on weight, if you are trying to lose weight and you've been struggling with it, you might need a booster. And especially for our men as well, that do a lot of sitting work and then they binge and eat a lot of, junks as they go. Or men with big tummy, yes, booster does help because it helps to curb your appetite. So if you haven't got that, you need to. How do we take it? It's so easy. I've showed you before, but I'm going to do it again. 2 ways. You can either pour it in a glass, add some water to it, give it a good stir and drink, or pour it in your mouth and have water over it. Either one is fine. It's entirely up to you. For me, I do any. And when you're on booster, you need to ensure you drink a lot of water as well. It encourages you to drink more. especially for those of us in diaspora where we don't drink. We know. Many people will even tell me that, oh no, sorry, I don't like water. Taking the booster will encourage you to drink more, because if you don't, you will bung up. So let's just quickly have that. I'm going to use the one with the glass this morning. Pour it in a glass. 250 ml of water, but I can measure. I know how this works already now, so I don't. Give it a good stir. Give it a very, very good stir. Stir it and have a drink. Don't let it wait. Every part of it is useful. So add more water. Add more water. Give it a good stir. Yeah, pronto. That's me done. So I get on with my day. Then the next thing I get on to after that is I make my shake. Every one of you knows about apple, don't you? If you don't know apple, maybe everybody knows apple. We even have an adage that says 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away. You know why? Because apple has got a lot of benefit. Naturally, it's one fruit that everybody eats willy-nilly, which is fantastic because it's packed with a lot of nutrients. Apple can help you to lose weight, eating it in the right amount. Has got lots of antioxidants in it that helps to protect you. It's quite bulky, so its bulk forming can help you to prevent constipation as well. And apart from that, it's sweet. So I use it as a base of shake when I want to make shake that are not as sweet. So it's bulky. It's a lot of vitamin A as well. So all the ingredients I'm using today, really friendly for the tummy, friendly for the heart, massive amount of antioxidants, essentially safe for our heart, very, very friendly for our tummy. So what do? Easy stuff. I've already washed this, by the way. So that's just the apple. Basically, I cut it into the blender. Easy, like that. And I had the 1 handful of my kale to it. On the journey of eating healthy, consistency is the key. It's not something you do today and you let go and you don't do anymore. The more you do it, it becomes a pattern, it becomes a lifestyle. You don't even feel it anymore. And what that does is helps to keep you full. So that's a fresh kale. This week, all week, we are going to be using kale with a lot of stuff. So if you don't have your kale, please go and get it. This has been washed, they said, but hey, I'm going to wash it again just to avoid story that touches. Basically run it through the tap. Very, very easy stuff. Yeah, hygiene is important. So that's it. That's it. 1 handful of kale. Okay? Goes right into the blender. Like that as well. Even look at that. Curly kale is really powerful. If you're someone that has been told your blood is always low, your blood level is always low. Some people are naturally anemic. They have anemia. Or a woman, especially us that, with our regular menstruation, women that have fibroid, you should not joke with kale. You should be eating a lot of kale. Make sure you introduce it into your lifestyle. If you don't, like to cook it, you can blend it like I'm doing now. Look at that, apple, kale, and then again, I'm going to be adding some chia seed. Why? Chia has got natural protein. Protein helps us to protect our cells from degeneration. It's got a lot of fiber, give us a lot of bulk, prevent us from being constipated. Most people don't realize that being constipated can actually kill. I did a survey, you guys saw the results yourself. If you're eating every day and you don't go to the toilet every day, what do you expect to happen? You can't eat 3 times a day and not go to the toilet at least once a day. That's not normal. And then there will be people that wouldn't even go to the toilet 3 days. 3 days a week, they will tell you they don't go to the toilet. Some even once in a week. That's not right. You need to change your lifestyle. Part of what you can introduce is this chia seed. It's very cheap. £1.29 it is in Aldi. Yeah, it's really cheap. So our food is a bedrock of the way we live. We can't get away with not eating healthy. And by the way, I keep saying this, if you follow me on Facebook and you haven't changed your lifestyle by now, whoa, I don't know what you're doing. You need to make that decision right now. It's a fresh month, it's a new month. Make that change. Why? Look at that. They've even written it 100% natural superfood. Naturally high in omega fatty acid. Fatty acid is one stuff that we need every day. Our cells need it to function properly, but your body cannot produce it. So you either introduce it to your meal through food, or you take it as supplements. Like I have our natural omega blend in our product range. That is the reason why we are so big on that, because the cells of your brain need your fatty acids to function properly. The cells of our eyes need it to function properly. Again, the cells of our heart, they need it to function properly. And you know, some people as well, they will complain that when they move, they are always in pain, inflammation. Every little thing they'll tell you, I wake up and I feel like I've not slept at all. Yeah, degenerative diseases in adults as we are getting older. You need a lot of plant fatty, omegas. Our cells need it, but we don't, it's as if God wanted us to replace it. You cannot produce it. So you need to either top it up in food, which you can't have enough of, or you must take the supplement to replace it. And most of the supplements out there, without condemning anything, are the supplements, fatty supplements you get from fish. Why? Fish feeds on algae. This is one of the reasons why I love the Juice Plus Omega. It's the purest form of omega you can actually get right now, because they've bypassed the fish, they've bypassed the mercurial contamination that can come with that, they've bypassed the fishy smell, that will make even pregnant women not to be able to eat it, and gone to the purest source of omega to produce this, which is the algae. Fish feeds on algae. That is the reason why your fish gives you omegas. And most of the omegas you have in the market are your omega-3. To function properly, you need more than that. These omega I've got in my hand give you source of omega from 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Is the most comprehensive form of omega. Every adult, especially our elderly, you need it for your sight, for brain health, for heart health, for movement of the joints. They are quite good to support all the cells in the body. Nutrition is a powerful source. So let's go back to making our breakfast. That was by the way. So I'm going to put just a scoop of chia seed. This is what chia seed look like. You can actually sprinkle this in your yogurt to have. You can blend it in your shake. Some, put it on their salad. It's diverse how you want to use it. They call it powerful, natural, superfood. It is, because it's very good like that, and it's got high fiber as well. So I put just 1 teaspoonful of that. Nothing must go to waste. That's the Jebu woman in me. The Jebu blood. It means I cannot waste anything. Sorry. I'm really sorry. That is the Jebu part of my lineage. I've been told never to waste. Yeah? So the next thing is you add your water. Typical measurement for water when you're making any form of smoothie, 250 ml. However, there is no rule that says you must do that. You can either make it light or thick. It's up to you. It's how you enjoy it. For me, I believe in easy light. Make it flexible, that suits you. So I don't measure anymore. So I put my water. When making this as well, it's not compulsory for you to use water, but water is best. If you're fresh and new to making smoothie, you might want to spice it up. Plant-based milk are fantastic in helping you to do that. Your almond milk, which is the lowest caloric milk you can get and the most friendliest to your tummy, very good. You can use your oat milk if you want. You can use your corn milk if you want. You can use the soya milk if you want. But hey, Ronke here, I've been doing this for three odd years, so I'm so used to using my water right now. And what's the last thing I'm going to put? Yes, if you've been watching me, you know what's coming next, don't you? And if you don't, I'm going to show you, wow, my Juice Plus Complete Vanilla Shake. Why do I do that all the time? Yes, I'll tell you why. The best form of shake you can have, protein shake, it is. Lots and lots of fruits and vegetables. In each scoop, you got 17 varieties of fruit and veg. Fruits that you cannot go to the market to buy. Some asking me that, are you a vegan? No, I'm not a vegan, but I promote the use of a lot of whole food. When I say whole food, I mean, sometimes, when you drink your orange, or when you want to use your lemon, that you squeeze out just the water. When they call it whole food, it means they've blended the whole of the food and give you the nutrients. So it's concentrated. You're not missing out any part of it. That is one of the fantastic benefits of my protein shake. And another thing about this shake is, for a woman, if you're watching me or you watch this video, let me tell you, soy, lots of researchers gone into soy and how effective they are in preventing breast cancer. There was this huge research that was done in Japan, and I came up with the fact that women that eat a lot of soy reduce their chances of developing breast cancer. That was a big one for me, because I know it's something that is, taking a lot of precedence these days. May God protect us from every ill health. This is what they have used as the base for this shake. So it's my fantastic way of introducing that to my lifestyle every day. So I don't joke with it. Another thing is, it's very diverse. If I want to make muffin, I can use it. I can use it to make pancake. I can use it to make my breakfast shake. You can use it for anything you want. You can actually use it to make a drink, even without adding it to all this I've got here. So I do not joke with that. And for those of you that want to go on weight loss plan and you've been trying to lose weight, you're just going yo-yo, it's just not coming up, yes, this is something you need. You use this shake to replace 2 meals a day, like I'm doing now, and you only eat once a day. After going through our 2 weeks of detox, trust me, the weight will come off. It will do. Introducing gentle exercises with that, drinking a lot of water, it will sleep more, it will go. That is the plan I introduce to people, and it's effective. Lots and lots of positive feedback that I'm so proud of every day. So I'm adding a scoop of that into my mix, and pronto. And by the way, the whole calorie of that scoop, guess how much it is? Less than 120 calorie. Really low calorie as well. So you have nothing to worry about. Even for my nursing colleague, those of us that do shift pattern work, and you worry that when you come back from work you can't eat, you want to replace your heavy swallow even if you're not losing weight, you can have this when you come back from work. It's low calorie, it fills you up. So that's it. The next thing is I blend away. Sorry guys, this is going to get a bit noisy. It's going to get a bit noisy, sorry. Yeah, is that good enough? Let's see. Yep, and that is either breakfast, lunch, or supper. What have I got in there? Apple, kale, chia seed, and my scoop of shake. You tell me, how can anyone go wrong with that? Look at that. You can't have this and you're telling me you're getting constipated. It's not possible. And guess what? It fills you up as well. So you get on with your day. This is it. It's all about living healthy. It's all about losing weight in the right way. It's all about maintaining good health. When you eat things like this, why do you eat more and more fruit and vegetable? They are protective. Eating more fruit and vegetable means you probably won't be visiting the doctors as often as a lot of people do, because they help to regenerate ourselves. If you're not constipated, you won't need unnecessary medication. Some, if they don't take laxative, they can't open their bowel. That's not so good. I've seen people that are out of constipation, they have bowel obstruction. The old bowel actually gets obstructed. They have to go to surgery. Why? Change of lifestyle can deal with that. A lot of our men, you see, big tummy, we can all do something about it. It's a process. I don't promote weight loss, the one that you crash weight loss and you then struggle. No, in a steady, subtle, enjoyable, fun way, introducing different food to keep you going on a daily basis. That is one of the things I'm so proud of in my support group. So many food ideas, and people come back and a lot of positive feedbacks because they learn healthy lifestyle, healthy habits. They change their lifestyle as they go through that 16 weeks journey, so much that some don't